You know what time it is? It's time to look for Sarasota Sally. You know that Sally, she's always missing. There she is. What are you doing, Sally?
Here I am. I'm hanging up my dollar. So this way, if I don't get a catch, I can still come back here and get a drink.
Let's start the show. It's Tyler.
And Sarasota Sally.
And we are out.
And About Sarasota.
What are we doing here today, Sarasota Sally?
Well, we're up on the key at Siesta Oyster Bar.
That's right. You know what I say? Let's go in and take a gander.
When I'm out and about.
We're inside now. We're here with Stephanie. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Wow, what an incredible place we have here. We are on Siesta Key at the Scob, which is the Siesta Key Oyster Bar. What a phenomenal place.
Thank you.
Packed. Is it always like this?
We're very fortunate. It is always pretty packed.
Even during the slow season, or is there no slow season?
You know, honestly, I think a lot of the locals come out more during the slower season, so it maintains business for us.
Okay, let's get this out of the way right now and talk about the dollar bills all over the place. What is this all about?
So we have pretty fancy decoration. The dollar bills, the folklore is that fishermen in fishing villages would leave $1 in case they didn't have a catch one day so they could still buy their pint of beer.
Wow.
Today at Scob, it's more to commemorate a memory or a fun time, and people put up their dollars and then they'll come back and look for it another time.
If you've never been to Siesta Key Oyster Bar, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been here. It is amazing just to see the dollar bills. About how many dollar bills, if you had to guess, are here?
A few years ago when we did a renovation, there were upwards of $10,000. Now it's probably 6 or 7, I would guess.
Wow. And tell our viewers a little bit about what happens with the dollar bills.
So if the dollar bills ever come down with foul language or on their own, they always are donated to local charity. And when we did that renovation, that's what we did with the dollars. Each manager chose one charity, and we donated $1,000 to each one.
Wow, it's incredible. And I also noticed you have 2 bars here, and we'll talk a little bit about that later.
Okay.
For now, let's talk a little bit about the inspiration behind this restaurant and about how long has this restaurant been?
The owners have been here for about 13 years. It's an oyster bar, obviously, so we bring in a plethora of fresh oysters every day.
Right.
A lot of fresh seafood, and then, of course, we have great burgers, chicken, wings, things for really something for everybody.
It's interesting just sitting here. You meet a lot of people that are just not locals. There's a lot of vacationers, obviously, here on Siesta Key. It's incredible.
Everywhere I visit, I run into people that love Siesta Key Oyster Bar, and it's really a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So tell our viewers a little bit about what you provided for us tonight.
Okay. Well, today we have oysters, obviously. Right now they're coming out of Texas. The oysters and the crawfish over here are part of our oyster and crawfish happy hour. It's every day from 3 until 6, half priced, so they're $7 a dozen, $7 for a half-pound crawfish.
Wow, incredible.
Mm-hmm. We also have our peel and eat shrimp. They're jumbo Gulf shrimp.
They're huge.
They're seasoned with Gulf Bay seasoning. They're huge, and then they're served with our house-made cocktail sauce, and they're really delicious.
Incredible.
We have our award-winning wings. I had them ordered my favorite way, which is jerk-style, jerk rub, and then you can also add buffalo sauce or our barbecue sauce.
Is that something what's one of your favorites, would you say?
That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Wow.
As far as entrees go, we selected our most popular are the fish tacos.
Wow,
you can
a lot
have
of people
them
seem to order that.
with grouper, shrimp, or the fresh catch. This one is with grouper, blackened. It's one of the most popular dishes. Over here, we have our shrimp and scallops. This is another of my favorites. So they're shrimp, scallops, it has asparagus, and then a wild mushroom risotto.
Wow, okay.
We have the chicken sandwich over here. It's Jill's grilled chicken pesto sandwich.
I love pesto.
We offer chicken that is all natural, no hormones, no antibiotics.
Nice.
It's free bird.
Nice.
And our chef's specialty, the paella. It's a saffron rice infused. It has clams, mussels, shrimp, calamari. It's really a lot of flavor.
Okay. And what is this little guy here?
I'm sorry. That is that is our version of our slaw. So it's our kale seasonal slaw. It changes a little bit with the seasons. Chef may add cranberries in the fall.
Actually, you know what? I think I did try that. I don't ever eat coleslaw. However, I tried that in an event that we just did a red carpet for at the Chef's Cooking for Kids event, and it was amazing. So I'm so
awesome.
Excited to try it again tonight because you said it changes from time to time.
It does, and it's very fresh, great flavors. It's not a traditional coleslaw, but it's our version of a fresh slaw.
That means I'll like it. Well, we're so excited to try it all out, and we'll let you all know just how it all turns out.
Thank you.
Thanks. So, Sally, what did you choose tonight for your meal?
Oh my goodness, we have such a buffet here of delicious food. So I took a little bit of everything. I took some nice fresh oysters and shrimp, chicken wing, crawfish. So I'm going to try shrimp right now. Delicious. Their food is excellent here. All fresh seafood. Excellent. So, Tyler, what did you choose for dinner tonight?
Well, I actually went off the beaten path tonight.
I see that.
I'm not a big seafood person. I asked for the chicken, which is the pesto chicken. I'm so excited to try it out. But I was talked into trying a fish taco. So I'm going to give it a try on camera.
That's grouper. Fresh catch of the day.
Okay, here we go.
Delish.
Actually, it's not bad. It's actually not bad, considering the fact that I don't eat that. Let's try the chicken, which is my favorite always.
That's your favorite.
Oh, that is good. It's got a little bite to it.
I always make sure there's a chicken dish for you.
Thanks, darling. You can never go wrong with a good pesto chicken sandwich. Very good.
So tonight it's like a seafood feast. I get to try the raw oysters, which are my favorite. They look amazing, super fresh, and excellent. And I'm also trying the seafood paella, which has scallops, calamari, shrimp, and calamari is very tender. So good.
All right, it's our favorite part, dessert. Wow, what an incredible time we had here tonight, Stephanie. Tell our viewers a little bit about the happy hour. I noticed you have 2 bars here, as I mentioned earlier. So talk a little bit about the happy hour here.
Okay, so we have our oyster and crawfish happy hour every day from 3 until 6. Half price on oysters and crawfish. And then we also have bucket specials, daily drink specials every day. And the last 2 hours that we're open is 2 for 1 on our domestic draft beer and 2 for 1 on mixed drinks.
Great. And what are your hours here at this location?
So we are open Monday through Thursday from 11 until midnight. Friday and Saturday from 11 to 2. And Sunday we actually open for brunch at 9 a.m. We stop serving brunch at noon, and then we're open until midnight.
Cool. And what's your brunch like?
The brunch is awesome.
So what is your Sunday fun day like here for brunch?
Sunday's awesome. We actually started off by hosting a 5K fun run. It starts at 8:30, and we roll right into our brunch that starts at 9 a.m. So it's a great way to earn that Bloody Mary by running the 5K first.
So what do you have, breakfast then?
We have a great breakfast with awesome crab cake Benedict, omelets, all kinds of brunchy food.
Right, so like seafood inspired, obviously.
We have something for everybody again.
Wow,
but yes, a lot of
incredible.
seafood inspired. We have live music during brunch, and then live music midday and in the evening on Sundays as well.
Great, so you have live music what days of the week?
Actually, every day.
Every day of the week you have live musicians, and that's local musicians here in Sarasota?
They're local musicians, and some of them have regular days, like Kettle of Fish plays on Wednesday nights. We have Mike Tozier on Saturday nights. We have live music during the day from 1 to 5, and then 7 to 11 in the evenings. And on the weekends, it shifts an hour later, so it's 2 to 6 and 8. Beth Owen and Jill Pedigo, they're 2 sisters. They bought this restaurant with their dad, Jack Daddy, and it's very much a family restaurant.
Wow, incredible. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to dig in. What do we have here for desserts?
So we have our house-made key lime pie. As you can see, we serve it in a mason jar. And I also made my favorite frozen drink, the banana slider.
Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, Sally, I think I want to watch you drink this.
Awesome.
Excellent, delicious. I love frozen drinks.
Are you going to fall off that bar stool?
No, not tonight.
If you don't know this lady to my left, it's Sarasota Sally. You can find her at www.sarasodasally.com. And we'll see everybody again when we're out and about
Sarasota.
Thank you.
Out and About Sarasota is sponsored by the following. This has been an Out and About media production, a product of Sarasota Socialites.